I decided to enter the Community Game Jam, where you have 1 week to make a game based on a theme. Let's see if I can actually finish something. At 3 o'clock on Saturday, the theme is revealed. The game is a liar. By the end of the day, I had a lot of ideas, but nothing seemed like it would actually make a fun game. Sunday, I still couldn't think of a good idea, so I decided to just start making something and then try to fit the theme in later. Let's start by making a basic character and a script to control it. Our character will be controlled by a wheel, so maybe he can be some kind of robot or something. Controlling the player only with a wheel made for some fun mechanics. You can't move right or left when in the air, so you have to build up some momentum on the ground first to jump onto new platforms. Speaking of platforms, I decided the game would be a platformer, but not just any platformer, a procedurally generated one with infinite levels. I made something similar with a friend in high school for a project, so maybe it would be fun to do an improved version of it. On Monday I had classes all day, so I mainly just thought about how the level generation would work. Here's what I came up with. First, place an initial platform, then choose a random direction to build from. If we're going to the right, pick the top right corner of the existing platform as a starting point, and then possibly shift the X and Y position some. This is the starting point for the next randomly selected platform. Continue building like this for a random amount of times, performing some tests to make sure that there's no weird overlaps, and finally spawn an ending platform. Tuesday, I started writing the code to make this level generation system actually work. The 2 platforms in the game so far are regular static ground pieces, and some moving platforms that bounce between 2 points. It's already Wednesday and I don't feel like I've made enough progress. Oh well, let's keep going and see what happens. The platform generation was still far from creating interesting or fun levels, so I spent some more time working on that. I at least needed to start making some game art, so I designed a little robot character and opened up Illustrator to bring him to life. Now let's rig him up in Unity. To finish off Wednesday, I worked a little bit more on the graphics. Thursday I made a parallax script so the background can be a little more interesting. I also worked on the logic for moving between levels. An ending platform will contain a transmitter, which will send the robot's data to some other location into another robot body. Also, each level can have multiple ending platforms, creating a huge tree of levels you can explore. Each level is generated from a starting seed, which means that even though the platforms are randomly generated, everyone that plays the game will get the same levels. The game is due tomorrow, and it doesn't seem close to being finished. I started the day by adding a camera fade effect between levels, and created an image for the transmitter. Now when you die, you'll break into pieces, and inhabit the body of a new robot that spawns at the beginning of the level. For some reason, even though at this point I have less than 20 hours to submit, I start playing around with normal maps and post-processing effects. Let's get back on track with a little animation. I want the robot's face to be a small digital screen, so I opened up After Effects and created some eye animations where each frame is just different squares lit up on a grid. It's Saturday. I still need a name for the game, a title screen, a tutorial level, music, sound effects, and definitely some more platform types. I decided to call the game Where's Bill? The robot character is looking for his friend Bill, and the lie to fit the theme is that Bill isn't actually in the game. Kind of a stretch, but oh well. I've never made a song in my life, so let's see how fast I can learn. I remember a Bracky's video about this program, so I'll try to figure it out. Alright, I have no idea what I'm doing, just putting random notes and listening to how it sounds. Made a new platform, Spinner. It can be an obstacle to avoid, or it can launch you up onto higher platforms. Alright, 2 hours left. I think I can add one more platform. This is just one that if you touch, you die. Yeah, my creativity is totally gone at this point. Alright, I think I'm done. I just need to find a starting seed that will generate some good starting levels. Build, test, upload, submit.